class. So in this one, we're going to be designing um a data flyer. All these people that sell data online, or kind of, most of them might demand for design, like for you to design flyers for them, for their this thing, for their advertisement or something like that. So this is one of the advert flyers to be creating, because you'll be getting more of this once you start designing, or once you start marketing your skills. So that's what you're going to see how to design right now, Pixellab. So moving on to my all right. So I'll start by choosing the background I need. Okay. So I'll just have to go over to my background. You know where the feature for background is. That's this place. This particular place. This is where it is. So I just need to click on it, then I'll get it. Either you get it from your images or from your gallery. So I'm getting it from my gallery. Wait for it to load. Okay, I can just select one of the background I have here. I'll need the dark. Okay, I'll just go with. Let me check if I'll see another one. Okay, I'll just go with this. This is better. I'll go with this, but I have to crop out this place. Or let me just use it. Yeah, this is what I need. But I have to, you know, I don't want it to be straight there. I just have to adjust the size. What do I have to do? I just have to come here and adjust the size. Put it 180. Yeah, so this is what I need. You understand? So this is how it is. The next thing I'm going to do is to get the what I need, like the name of the person. Or so my customer have given me the sample, and I'm here to write it down in the book, but I just can just get it from our chat. So I just have to go back to my. So I just have to like get the sample. Before you do this, before you design it, the customer has to give you maybe the brand name, the prices and of the airtime and every other thing that you need. Then you have to like copy it down somewhere so you'll be able to design with it. All right, so now it's time to like fill up everything. Now I've already gotten your background and every other thing. What do I have to do is like you start writing the name and every other thing. So I'll get my text. Okay, I did it. I'll add my color. Color. See, this is how to modify color. It's not that hard. You just have to, do what you're meant to do. So this is the color I want to use. Then I'll add my font. In all these things, just make sure that the brand name have to be bold. Like the brand name has to be bold so that everybody will see that you're trying to convey something from a particular company. Because it's the name of the company. I'll be like, oh, probably people that even know the person be like, oh, okay, I know these people, that kind of thing. So you have to make it to be, this thing bold. So you just have to get one of these fonts. Just get a very nice font for the brand name. Okay, let's use this one. Then I'll make it to be bold. Then you increase the size. With time, I might get to change it, but let me just work with it like this. It should be by the side. It shouldn't be in the middle, because. So this is it. So I think the color is kind of darker. I need just like how you're using or this thing a dim or sort of dull background, I'll need the right top to be bold. So I just have to go and increase the brightness of the color. So I'll go back to my color right now. Okay, so this is good. Then the next thing, or you can actually use yellow. Understand? It's just that I'm trying to get the color of that dot that is there. But there is nothing wrong with this one. I'll get my another text. Alright, so I just have to add my font, then my color too.
Like first in history. Other ones,
So
they're
so so I just have to add my color to it. Nice one. You notice that if you notice, I didn't add this in. I didn't add I didn't make the telecom service to be bold. Only the name. That's what I'm saying. You have to make the distance to be like the name to be bold. The telecom service or any other thing they're writing under it. Even if you have to style it, no problem. But at least let the name be the bold thing that is there. So just have to adjust it. Then I can actually decrease the size because someone can actually say, but the name is one important thing that is there that you have to try to make it visible for everyone to see it. You can place it anywhere. I can actually place it here or anywhere I can get to place it. But we'll adjust all these things once you are done. Okay. So without wasting much of our time, I'll start fixing in my data bundles. But first of all, I have that these data bundles you have to fix them um in columns or probably shapes in order to distinguish them from the others. So I just have to get my shape. This is not the shape I want to use. I want to use this. Then I rotate it. Okay, go to object. Then I'll rotate it because it won't stand like that at 90 degrees. That's the one. Nice. So I'll increase the size too because it's this size that will enable you to and I have four columns. Like I have four columns for data bundle. So this is it. So I have to increase the size. But if need be that I will need to decrease the size because I have to contain everything that I'm going to do there, then I'll decrease it. But for the meantime, let me just put the size good. Then the next one I'll do now is I have to copy it because I cannot keep on creating shapes, wasting my time. So I just have to copy it. Copy at least four. One, two, three, four. Good. Because I'm dealing with like four networks. You see, that's why I said if need be, I'll adjust the shape. So I have to decrease the shape right now. So I just have to, so this is it. Then the next one, check 56. Here it is. But next thing, another thing you have to do is arrange it to make sure that the shapes are in the same line and the same side. So I'll have to use my grid line. I taught you guys how to align text, shapes, another thing in the previous videos that I've done. So you have to like align the text now. Okay, let's say align the shape. So I need all of them to be in this. You see, you can see that it's not even all of them that are in line. So I need all of them to be in this line. Let me adjust it so that I'll be able to, access them well. What's happening? Okay. I need them to be here. Okay, so Let's do it. You can actually use another shape. It mustn't be this one. So when you are making your own, you have to like explore to check which shape will be nice or sort of. So you just have to adjust them, okay, to make sure they are in line. Understand? Then I remove my grid line. So the next thing I'm going to check now, if you notice the spaces between them are not equal, what do I have to do? I'll make sure they are equal by adjusting my line or getting another shape that I will use to check it. That is, I'll just have to get maybe this type of thing. Then I'll make it to be small. All right. Then I just have to place it. Oh my God. Okay. So let me adjust my shape to the size that I want. I think I should add color so that I will not be looking okay. You're not using the shape to do anything. You're just using it to, because my grid lines will not determine the distance between this shape and this shape. That is why I'm using another shape to do it. So this is it. Just have to take it to where I want it to be. I'm still wondering what is wrong with the shape. Okay, so this size is bigger. Let me decrease it. Okay, this is good. I'll select it. When it's hard for you to select, you just have to. Okay, since this one is big.
See how Naomi is looking homeless.
I can just use my position to do the work instead of wasting time to, wasting a lot of time. Okay, now you've seen it. Let me increase the size a bit. I have to increase the size a bit. Okay, this is better. Yeah. Then I'll fix my shapes now. You know why I locked those shape so that I'll be able to access the shape I'm using to determine the space between them. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to adjust it to the specific side. Okay. Then the next thing, I'll move the shape I'm using for the stuff to the next side. You know why it's behaving like this? Because it's kind of small. So it's going to be wasting a lot of time. Then I'll check the space between. Yeah, I'll adjust it. Okay. Then I'll check the next space. All these things is for your design to be nice, because most time when you what used to attract people to your advert flyer mostly is the price of probably the airtime that you're selling. And another thing is, you can see it's the same space. Then another thing there is your design catalog. So that's why you have to, you know, adjust it very well and arrange it so it be appealing to the eyes. Because if your own is just, all these normal things, people just be like, there's nothing there. They might even think that you're not that serious, you understand? So okay, you're done with it. So just have to delete it. Good. So if you look at it now, you see that all of them are the same size. Oh, we forgot one thing. Let's check if the down part is also the same. All right, you're on the right track. Good. So you're done with this. The next thing we're going to do now is to assign the colors to it. So the first one I'll be doing now is the MTN item bundle. So the everybody knows color of MTN. That's this thing. The MTN signature color is yellow in color. So I just have to go over to my color. These things are not hard to create. This is not MTN color. We already know that there is this type of yellow that they use. So when you're designing, you have to be very, very cautious. So you'll be able to get it. This is not it. Let's check again. Alright, almost there. Yeah, this is it. Then the next one we'll be doing is Ethel. So you have to get another color that's red. We all know. But this red, yeah, this is it. The next one is our glow. We all know that the color of glow is green. So making airtime bundles like these flyers, they're not that hard. You just have to like check the color and everything. You look at the then with for our this thing for our nine mobile, I can't tell the color that they use, but we can just leave it as white. So we just have to use the white color because no the nine mobile and the glow uses almost the same color, but we just have to use the white color. Then our right top or maybe their logo that we're going to add to it might just turn out to be white. And this green is kind of looking kind of dull, so you just have to increase it. Yeah, this is good. Then other thing I want to add to my color is I want to add effects to it. Let me add. Okay, I can just come over to this place and add shadow. It's not a must sha, but at least to complement it a bit so that it will stand out. You understand? So the next one I'm going to be using now is the red. Okay, you understand? You can see how the thing is moving. Then I'll add my okay. Then my white too. All these things are not hard. You just have to know how to make them to be nice looking. Okay, so this is it. Then I can start my right tops. Now I've already finished fixing the shapes and everything. Instead of you to like start making mistake or maybe the thing will start adjusting as I finish arranging it, what you have to do, you lock it up. Now you can see. So even if you touch them, the thing won't move. You understand? Even if you touch them, it won't move. So now I'm done with this. I can just start filling in my right top. The first thing I'm going to be putting there is MTN. So write it. Now my right has to be black. You understand? You're not designing anything. They just have to make your right up to be both. So everybody will see what you are doing. So my right has to be black. The font will be the same thing for all of them. Even if the name is not like even the name of the design is not the same thing, but at least the font of the right of both maybe 100 MB is 15 naira or something like that. You just have to make sure that the fonts are the same. There is no need to contrast the font so that it's not be looking like why you overdoing or stuff like that. So as I told you earlier, this is not meant to be hard. So this is it. Then I can change my font because I can style the font that I'm using for the this thing for the first place. No, use this one. Okay, can just style the font I'm using. Okay, this is good. Nice one. Can style the font here. Then I'll add my color. Remember, it's black. Good. Then adjust it to the middle. Nice. You can see how it is. Let me bring it down a bit. Then the next one is Ethel. Okay. I want to use this particular font, so I just have to copy it again and add it to that place. Then I'll copy it again and add it. I'm copying all these things so that when I just need like when I get to that place, all I have to do is to like edit it. So this one is Ethel. Then just write it. Alright. Alright, so this one is 9 mobile. 9. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is to decrease the size so that you'll be able to suit it. Or even if you wanted to change the color of the Airtel, because Airtel is always white and this thing black, like white and red. But I can just leave it like this, sha. But let's just continue. With time, we'll know what to do to it. Just like we can write at MTN and Glow. Okay, MTN black, Airtel go with white color, Glow go black color. Then 9 mobile have to go green color because their stuff is always green and white. But let's just continue so that with time we'll check if it will work like that or if it will look good. So I'll align my make sure it's in make sure it's in the middle. You have to centralize it, okay? You can actually centralize it easily by aligning it. Okay, I'm making it to be in the middle. Okay, it's not okay for this. Let's adjust it. Alright. Then the next one is our glow. There is no need for decreasing the size. The thing is just like this MTN that is big like this. So you just have to leave it how it is. But with time, if need be, you increase the size. You understand? We are not yet done. By the time you start modifying all these things, then you understand what I'm talking about. So let's continue. I'll position it to the place it's meant to be at the middle. Then our 9 mobile. Okay, let me show you guys something. I want to fix the color for this 9 mobile. So you can come over to this place and put this green. You understand? Yeah, this is it. Because 9 mobile has this green logo, just like Glow. But due to the fact that we don't want to make both Glow and 9 mobile to be the same color, we just used white for it. So this is it. And if you want to make it you don't want after writing 9, put its own color and then you now add mobile and join them together, you can actually fix it. I said it in the first video made on Pixellab. This one. I just have to adjust the mobile. You understand? I want only the E there to be black. Sorry, to be white. Okay, let me not use white to be yellow. You can see it, but I don't want it to be like that. Let me go back to how it is. That's what I did to this 9. I don't need to come and start writing 9 and join into the mobile. Just have to put it there. Then I'll add my 9. You understand? Then I'll decrease the size so that it will be enough. Now you can see all of them. Alright, so my Airtel have to go white because that's their brand color. So this is it. If need be, we can still adjust some certain things, but let's just continue because you don't have to waste much time. Okay, so now we're done with fixing the names. We start fixing our bundles. Okay, one thing we should do right now is to add, probably let's make it to be specific or defined. I can just come over to my styles. Okay. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm underlining them so it will be defined, you understand? The fact that even the underline of the 9 actually came with green makes this nice, makes it fashionable. Then I'll start fixing in my prices. Okay, let me just lock this one so that I will not come and start scattering it or stuff like that. Then I'll start fixing in my bundles. Text. Fix it here.
And this pepper.
Remember that our write-ups for the NTN is black, so take it like that. Then I'll choose a very nice font for it, because this font is what you'll be using for all the write-ups there. I don't want to use that. This kind of bold, so I want something that is, that is not bold. So we can just pick one of the fonts that we want to use here that is legible. You understand? Okay. So I think I should go with this. Then I'll adjust the size.
Then it's no. Don't worry, it's a board, so I
So
gave the
when I
command to
adjust the
send that
size,
video. It has saved to my
remember that
phone
it's
already. No.
black. So this is it. And I have to move it up because I'm also going to add other bundles. So now I've done to one of them. I don't need to stress myself. I just have to like copy it probably up to 15 times or something. So I'll be able to fix all of them. Once I click on it, I will edit it and arrange it so that I will not waste much time. So now I'm on my text. I'll copy it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, then we'll move them to where it should be. Why we do this is to save time, because if you keep on writing text, you still have to go and adjust it. You still have to change the font, make it to be the same size. You understand? So it's not better that I just copy all of them so that all of them will just be in the same format. Then you continue what you are doing. Then okay, all right. So I'll move it to where it's meant to be. Now click on the next one. This time around, I just have to use my relative position because position kind of might waste our time. You see it. Then the next one, I'll click on it, but that one has to go down a bit. I don't know what it's looking for in that place, but I have to bring it down. Then I'll click on the next one. I'll bring it down again. You understand? All these things are not meant to be hard. You have to know how to structure it. I'll bring down the next one. I'll get it down. Then let me just use my position and do the needful. Arrange it. So now I'm almost done with arrangement. I just have to do, okay, I'll get this next one. Okay, just have to fix it all this place. Okay, so all these things are just easy for us. When we get to the point where we need to arrange them, what do we need to do? You just have to edit it. Simple. You don't need to waste much time. All right.
School na go up na kind of call.
So since we've not put for Airtel, so just put for it. If it's not enough, we can still come back to get more. But let's just, you know. Okay, let's just start immediately. So the next one we're going to be adding right now is, okay, let me show you what I mean by editing. When you click on it, then I'm now done. Just have to write that place that you think that you copied it and the thing is nothing. You just have to like click on it. Then you add your price for it. 300. You can see that it has changed. It's nothing much. You just have to like edit it. Then if need be, you increase the size and adjust it so that it will, you know. Alright. Then the next one will edit it again. 2 gig. The 2 gig is 570. Alright, you can see it. Let's have to increase the size a bit, then I'll adjust it. Then the next one is 3 gig. So this might take a lot of time, but we'll just have to design it to perfect it. Because most of these things takes time. If you don't take your time, you might decide to design rubbish when you'll be doing that you're rushing or something like that. But you have to take your time. Though you have to apply speed because your customer might be needing like a SAP. So you have to apply a little more speed so that you'll be able to finish on time. Okay. So and the next one. 5 gig is for 1 3. Then I'll increase the size. Then I'll adjust it. Alright, next one is 10 gig. I think I made a little mistake. Okay, so this is it. Then I'll move it to where it's meant to be. It's kind of jam packed. So after doing everything, you have to, bring it down, arrange it very well. Okay, so we'll still come back to so don't panic. We'll still come back to the MTN. So we'll be able to fill in other ones. Then I'll go over to my Airtel. Remember, my words will be white in color because the Airtel phones is white, so it will be white in color. Then I have to fix my color. Other ones are reading. That's why I didn't want to fix much in this Airtel because I know that I'll be changing it to white later on. I'll start from 100 MB.
Oh, like link. It just is a device, so
So
you link it to your WhatsApp. Link is there to your WhatsApp.
so
You'll
this
be
is
able
it.
to
Then the
easily
next one that
text
I'm
it,
going to be doing
commanding it like
is
upon diamond,
300
that kind of
MB.
thing. Or if you have group, you need to tag everybody in the group, that kind of thing. So I don't know that thing. So it's just for you to link it to your WhatsApp. It will not start doing
You
sometimes.
have to get all these things from your customer before you start designing it. So let's just assume this is for my customer, right? Okay. For the sake of the fact I told you guys that I'm making my Excel write-ups to be white because Excel comes with red and white. So this is how I'll be make. This is how I'll be. Doing it. That means I have to copy these ones here to do what I want to do. So I'll just drag them, or you can use how I did it the other time. But to save our time, I drag them. All right. Then I'll start. Okay, you edit it right now. So the next one is 500 MB. The thing that takes time in this design of vendor flyer is mostly the write up. So once you're done with all this write up, then you're good to go because it's just the write up that is the main thing. Then once you're done, then you're done. Like you just need to do few finishing touches and every other thing, then you're done with your design. Okay, so let's be fast. Alright, so I don't do sounds. So I just have to like be fast with this one that I'm doing right now. I don't need to waste much time. Since what I copied was seems what I copied was kind of big. So it's enough for us. Don't need to waste time. Then the next one we're going to do now is the glow bundles. So it's already here. It's almost the same thing. It's almost the same thing. This one is the same thing. Let's carry over to this place. To save time. Let's check if you can find another one that is almost same thing. Okay, go with this. All right, then let's continue. Remember, when you're writing all these things, you have to, even if you don't align it right now, you can align it later. Don't allow it to waste your time. All these things can be done later. It's just like when you're typing a document. Sometimes you leave most mistakes that you leave probably while writing. When you after writing, you still come back to do it. So instead of wasting your time looking for how to adjust and all these things, you can just leave it for the meantime. When you're sure that you're done writing, then you take your time and start adjusting everything suit like for it to suit it. So let's just continue. So this is it. Let's continue. Alright, so the next one we move over to the 9 mobile. We're done with glue. Let's move over to the 9 mobile ASAP. Don't need to waste much time. And I need the 9 mobile to be green in color because their works are always green. I could have made the glow to be white, but I just have to leave it because the Ether is already white. So I will not come and start, making all these things to go or making all of them to look somehow. So I can just, leave it as black. The 9 mobile I can just leave it black, or I can still make it to be at green. But let's just see how it works with black. If need be, we can still change the color to green. So we're going to continue what we're doing. Let's check if there is anyone can copy from. Alright, copy this one and place it. Save time. Alright, so the another one. Check if there is anyone that we can copy from. There is no one. Alright, so thankfully we are done with everything right now. Okay, I think I missed one. So let me just do it ASAP. No much time to waste. That joy when you're almost done with the write-ups, because these write-ups are very big, like in quantity. So kind of you're getting relieved that you're done with the write-ups and everything. So now I'm done with it. What do I need to do? I'll start arranging them so that it will look very very nice. Because imagine leaving it like this. Someone when you post on your status or maybe any place they want to advertise it, someone be like, what is this one? Is this person serious at
Yes,
all?
so that's why I told
So
you the red. You're done with black,
so let me just align it.
thank God for how far you actually close. Yes, close it.
I'm trying to align them so that it will be good. Let's start from the bottom part. Then if need be, you can actually adjust the shape because it seems the right tops are, much more smaller than the shapes. Or you can actually increase the size so it will fit it. So I can just make it bigger. And again, the fact that these ones are okay.
I'm suffering. Please help me with my problem. Sorry, sir. Oh, no, sir.
So try to adjust everything in line. Sorry. Okay, this is better. I still have to, adjust this one a bit. Then this one move up.
You can even get it even without you seeing it. The thing is just to pay for it.
Okay, so
I
this is
bought
it.
3 5.
Then
So
this
if you pay
one,
for it,
this
I'll
one.
send the number to the guy if you activate it.
Okay.
So
Then
that's
the
just
next
it.
one.
And then you go talk something and I send you a send. So I bought it and he now activated it for me.
Okay, I have to. Sorry, I have to increase the size. You have to increase the size so that all of them will be the same size. You understand? Okay. Then the next one, I'm going to adjust it, like adjusting everything so that it will look presentable. It's not when someone is seeing, the person will be like, what's happening in this person's catalog, or which type of you know arrangement is this? And you have to arrange it to look presentable. And you can see what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to like make all of them to be in line with this one. You can see it. So that is what I'm trying to do. I have to do it almost same way so that it will look good. Alright, the next one, I'll increase the size too. Then I'll adjust it. It's in the middle. Then the next one, I'll increase the size. Then I'll adjust it. See, most of you might see all these flyers and you'll be thinking that this person knows how to do this type of thing or stuff like that. Okay, so adjusting them, right? So this is good. But if you notice, the 500 MB for the Airtel was actually leaving the lesson, the shape. So you have to, if you can decrease the size so that you'll be able to suit it very well. You know these things, you have to check to make sure that all of them are aligned and are looking good. So you're almost done with, okay, we're done with the MTN Airtel. Let's move over to the Glow. You're progressing. You can see it. You can see it. So this is the next one. It's my position. I will decrease it, the size. Then the next one again. I think this one needs to go down a bit. Alright, so we won't confuse the other ones there. Okay. Then the next one is our 2 gig that is actually trying to run away. Okay. And the next one is a 3 gig. You know when this thing starts misbehaving, just have to lock it up so that when everything is done, you can open it and adjust it again. Oh, I think I made mistake. It should be 5 GB, not 5GN. So I'll change it. I'll edit it again. Nice. So we're almost done. I'm done with the Glow. The next one I'm moving on to right now is our 9 mobile. Adjust it. You're almost done, so you don't need to waste much time here because this is not meant to take time. As long as you have your template, as long as you have everything that you need to do, then you're good to go. Let's just mm. All right. So I think this is nice. This is good. Yeah, this is good. Any other further arrangements? Then we'll do it later. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to add the phone number, the WhatsApp number, any other available details that the customer might have sent to you to use for the catalog. Use it there. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I think this one is adjusting. Okay. Yeah, this is better. So the next thing we're going to do is to add the phone number and everything. Okay, my customer just sent his phone number only, so I'm going to use only the phone number to do what I want to do. All right, then I'll look for a font that's suitable for it. Okay, then my color. I don't need color. Let me just use shape to do what I want to do. I'm trying to pick a color from the background, if you notice. So that is what I want to do right now. And I hope you guys understand because I've already talked about this feature, like picking a color with the drop. So you can just, use that stuff. Nice, so I'm done. I've gotten the color I need. You can see it here. Then I'll make my no the phone number. I need it to be black, like jet black. So this is what I need. Then I'll make the shape to be small. I don't need to. I don't need it to be this big. It's just phone number that I'm writing on it. And I'll fix my phone number. All right. Yeah. Nice. You're almost done. There's nothing remaining. You're almost done with it. If other details are given to you, probably the customer gave you his email, his website, or anything at all, you can actually add it to the stuff. So the next thing I'll be doing right now is to get a PNG WhatsApp icon, a PNG WhatsApp icon. So I'll check my gallery. Let me know if I have a PNG WhatsApp icon. Most times when you do that remove.bg, I don't know why most times the pictures kind of leave your phone or stuff like that, so you have to redo it again. But let's just check if it's still available. Oh, thank goodness, it's still here. Nice. We still have it here. That's good. So I just have to add a color. I don't want this green color to be honest. I want it to be black. Just have to add my color on it. Then I'll decrease the size. All these things are not meant to be hard. You just have to know how to do all of them for it to be good. You're almost done, so I don't need to waste much time. Okay, then I'll adjust my number. So this is it. I can also add other things if I want to. Probably, okay, let me just add sort of a logo or maybe a motto on it. So I just have to write something up here. Okay, let's write something. Your satisfaction is our priority. All right. But most of these logos or most of this, let me not say logo, most of these mottos, you have to style it. Like, let it be styled. It mustn't be, something that is noticeable to be seen or stuff like that. So you have to style it. That's what I'm just looking for. Nice. This one is better. Remember the color that you add. You have to make all these things to be uniform most of the time. Then the problem right now is where will I fix it? But that won't be a very big problem. Just have to, increase the size and add it to some place that, okay. If I add it here, that means I have to move this stuff to the other side. But first of all, I'll measure them. Alright, so I'll measure them. See? Now I've measured them. I just have to, move it over to the other side. Nice. You can also make other designs on this thing, but this is just a simple advert flyer, a simple data advert flyer in telecom services and other things that you can think of. So let's just make a little finish touches and other things that we need. So check it out to see how it looks. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. If you have other things to add, you can also add them. Things like I can just get a PNG picture. Let me show you guys how to do it. Most times, most of you like to add people. You won't do anything just to add people to your pictures. So that's what I'm going to do right now, so that we'll see how that one is done. Most times you don't need to add someone that you can see. At least you can add someone that how will I say it, probably the person is just pressing phone or stuff like that, but the person can't be seen. You must not see the person, you understand? So let's say I'll add this girl. She's a PNG picture. So I'll add her. Then I'll increase the size. So if if you know what you're actually doing here, you know the next thing I'm going to do. I have to like take her to the back. Nice one. You can see it. So now I've taken her to the back. The next thing I'm going to do is to reduce the opacity. You can see it. Nice. I can reduce opacity, but I'm still, on the work. Like, you're not doing it so that they will see her, just adding her as one of the background there. So they must not see her or what she's doing. Even if you need them to see her, there is no problem. Then, if you really want them to see her, what do you have to do? You just have to, okay, let me unlock this.
Yes, now that's what
Then,
I've
what
been
do I do?
doing all this while. If you
I'll
want to
reduce the
purchase the
opacity.
course, it's 15K. So that's it. Just to get the money, get started. That.
But for me to reduce opacity, I have to remove the shadow. Okay, then I'll reduce the opacity. We'll still get to the shadow part, but let's just do what we want to do right now. Okay, then this one, reduce the opacity too. Then remove the shadow. You must need shadow for everything, but let's just see how it goes. Then the next one, remove the shadow, then reduce the opacity. All right, the next one is another thing. We'll remove the shadow, then reduce the opacity. All right, so if you see it now, you can see that everything is aligned. You understand? Everything is aligned right now. So there's nothing much in designing a data flyer. You see that I want to add SX things. You just have to, the write-ups, all these bundles might take your time. Just have to make finish touches and everything, add the person's details, if need be, a motto or stuff like can you actually leave it, then few designs and you are done. Yeah, you are done. So there is nothing there. What you just have to do right now is to download it. So I'll save it. We have to wait for the app to play. Okay, we save it. Remember, I usually use Ultra so that my picture or my design will be, very nice. And we are done. So when you move over to your gallery, let's check it on our gallery to see how it is. And most times when you want to enhance it, you can still enhance it. So I just have to use my Remini for enhancing. Most times, I actually had asked you guys to download the Remini, and this is what you use it to do to enhance the picture, and that is what we'll be doing right now. So this is it. It's going to enhance it, but for you to get the free download enhancement, you have to watch an ad or stuff like that, and that is what we are going to do right now. You have to wait for it to load the ad because it's not free. But if you want to go for the free one, you can subscribe actually. At least you'll be getting unlimited access to it without all these ads or pop-ups. It might take time. But let's just continue. Alright, so you can see this is before and this is after. It's not like the before stuff is not better, but this is enhancement. You're trying to enhance it. And this is it. I just have to download it, save. Yes, you still have to watch
Why
out
do
for
I
it.
always have to wait and wait? It's been 2 years since I delivered my proofs. I need this money so I
So we're waiting for the picture to be saved. Maybe this is downloading, so it takes some time and it's done. So let's move on to our gallery to check our design. And this is it. Nice. Can see you are done. There is nothing much in designing a data
Yeah,
stuff
sorry about
or
your
a
stuff.
data flyer. And this is it. We are done. Thanks for watching. Remember to like this video, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you.